Heavy rains trigger landslides in Brazil, killing almost 100 people. Rescuers launch a desperate search for survivors. Let's go to South America now, and landslides and severe flooding have killed over 90 people in Brazil. More than a month's worth of rain fell in just a few hours in the worst affected area, the city of Petrópolis in Rio de Janeiro state, just north of the city of Rio. Here's our South America correspondent, Katie Watson.
Well, we're talking around 200 individual mudslides. Around 400 firefighters are on the ground, and it's very much an active rescue effort. The governor of Rio de Janeiro, he talked about the fact that this was a war zone, and they brought in dozens of trucks, water trucks, diggers. They've even enlisted the help of 2,000 people to be able to clear the way for these vehicles to be able to get to the site where most of the mud is, and where they are still digging and trying to find anybody who is missing. I think it's very much an active case on the ground, an active rescue effort at the moment. This is a city that's about an hour and a half from Rio de Janeiro. It used to be the summer residence for former Brazilian emperor. It's now a weekend retreat for many people in Rio and neighbouring states. It's a mountainous region, so landslides have happened before. In 2011, more than 900 people were killed after mudslides in Petrópolis and in neighbouring cities. But the quantity of rain that fell on Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening, we're talking the same amount of rainfall in 3 hours that the city normally has in about a month. And it devastated parts of the city that were completely wiped out by these mudslides. And of course, it often hits poorer neighbourhoods where the foundations perhaps aren't as strong. I mean, that's the inevitable reality in such an unequal country such as Brazil. But you've also got to look at the wider picture. Here in Brazil, we've had floods in Minas Gerais, near the state of Rio de Janeiro, in Sao Paulo just a few weeks ago, and in the northeast of Brazil, in Bahia. And I think that's something that people are linking these floods, and the extreme weather conditions certainly is something that a lot of people are looking at. So while landslides are not uncommon, perhaps the ferocity, the intensity of these landslides is something that's worrying a lot of people.